Welcome to another segment of Zero to Success, Building a $1 billion Empire. Today we're going to talk about mentality again, and then I'm going to get into intellectual property and things you need to do to really get your business off the ground. But first we're going to talk about mentality. I always bring up mentality at the beginning of these videos because mentality is very important. And it's just vital that you understand that point. Once you understand that point and start paying attention to what's going on in the world as far as what we're being told and what we're seeing, it'll expand your mind and really prepare you to grow and be successful in a business. So, well, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into the presentation here. Here we have Yoda. In this graphic, Yoda says, "You must unlearn what you have learned." What do you think that means? That basically means that what you have been taught is wrong. You need to look at learning something new. And let's look at what else is going on. I strongly feel that the news is brainwashing everyone. Well, matter of fact, I'm not going to go ahead and say it. They're brainwashing, and they're keeping you in fear, and that stifles your potential. I mean, there's nothing but negative images and things that keep you in fear, and fear is one of the triggers of stress and other which contributes to other ailments in the body, and that can be detrimental to your health. So I don't watch the news. If I want any information on what's going on, I pretty much go to the internet and look for it. I hear somebody say something about something that happened, and then I go look up the like I said, on the internet, and most of it there's a chance that you might get the more accurate story from the internet anyway, because we all know that the broadcasting companies are puppets for the the elite. It's only what they want you to know. So let's move on. Like I said, you've been brainwashed, like the Tide detergent here. Even the bums on the street know that society is being brainwashed. So you need to wake up. And it all comes down to mentality. There are two types of mentality. You have the poor mentality and you have the wealthy mentality. For instance, the poor mentality is poor people think that investing is too risky, and the wealthy people think that not investing is risky. Now, I'm going to ask you this question: who has control and money? We would say the wealthy, right? Okay, so evidently we need to look at what they're doing. So their mentality is, not investing is risky. And the poor mentality is investing is risky. Now, the people down here are holding all the cards. They have all the money. The people up top, broke. So we need to look at what they're doing. I'm a strong believer in looking at following somebody that's being successful. Why should I follow somebody that's broke? You have your friends telling you what you should and shouldn't do, and then their life is in shambles. So you need to look at somebody that's achieving something. That's who you need to listen to. So who you listen to is very important. That's something Kevin Trudeau said. Positive attitude. I always keep a positive attitude because they're gonna put out what you call positive energy, and then, like I said, it's gonna bring that right back to you. I love positive energy. As a matter of fact, that's one of the reasons I've moved to Atlanta. Took a 60% pay cut because I believe in what I'm doing. I have a passion for what I'm doing. Plus, I also have a positive attitude. I know I'm gonna reap rewards like 10 times greater than that job FedEx was ever paying me. So I know this gonna happen. Matter of fact, it's already happening. That's something I'm gonna go over some of those things in the next video. Mastermind. This is the way rich people think. The rich people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. Think about it. Every time a lot of people being laid off or fired from their jobs, then what do when they get laid off? They go find another job. Then they get laid off, whatever. They go find another job. At what point do you say, okay, I want to be in control of my life. I want to take control of my life and stop depending on someone to give me a job and go out and create my own job? Yes, it may take some time. It may mean re-educating yourself and restructuring your mindset. But think about what are the alternatives? Either do that or or stay at the mercy of the wealthy, or become the wealthy and get the tax breaks that they get. This is something that Napoleon Hill said. I keep bringing up Napoleon Hill because of his book, The Law of Success. This is something he says. He says that whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. I strongly believe that. But like I said, everyone should get that book. Everyone should. Matter of fact, reading is one of the greatest pastimes that an entrepreneur should enjoy. In my last video, I mentioned these books and I went over each one of them. But these are the books that I read and I constantly refer back to build my business here. Intellectual property. I want to talk a little more about intellectual property. Intellectual property deals with patents, copyrights, trademarks, partnerships, synergy. Like I said, the team, excuse me, the teamwork of companies or two people working together, that's considered synergy. And also, I keep bringing up the mastermind principle, where it's pretty much the same as synergy. We have people come together with a mission and focus on creating that mission, because two to three heads are more than one. I mean, Ford Motor Company and all the other huge companies do it all the time, especially FedEx. And when we talk about intellectual property is basically, but to go back again, I mentioned that your greatest asset, in whether you're rich or poor, is your mind, your ideals. Your ideals are worth billions of dollars. You know, it's been many times you see something on TV and you say, oh, I thought of that, I could have done that. Okay, that person took action and made that a reality. Now they're rich. And you still had that, you may have had that thought first, but you didn't act on it. So action is the key. So I'm showing you this because I'm showing you that I've taken action. I've taken time to create these characters. These characters started here in my mind, and these are multi-million-dollar concepts. Well, I believe they're multi-million-dollar concepts, which I know they are. That's one of the reasons I migrated here to Atlanta, because the opportunity to grow these concepts are better here. Matter of fact, things are already happening. But this is what I mean by intellectual property. But you got to get your trademarks and patent and copyrights. And that way now I can bring these things to the forefront and monetize them. Once again, positive attitude. But talking about my StreetDunkah character, this is the key to everything. This is the major reason I came here. I mean, Atlanta has so many avenues for me to take. Matter of fact, I have some stores that I'm talking to for my concept. My guy in New York is doing some work. My female friend in Texas is doing some work, and I have some contacts here that is going to take this concept to the whole new level already. So I've only been here 3 to 4 months, and all that has come together, and it's about to come to fruition. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it short now, on this video, and we're going to go more in depth to building a team to create wealth, which is what I've already started doing. And I've already mentioned a couple of, like I said, the connection in New York and the connection in Texas. And I'll go more into those, my printer and other things I have in place, or the people I have in place to build my team. But the next video will be on team building and probably the best way to do it. I'll see you on the next video.